Back on Talk of the Town, and after partying with dogs and eating gyros and drinking wine, what do you do next? You go for a swim. That's what we do here, right? So we bring in Karen from SwimWest Swim School. How you doing today, Karen?
Good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. You've been doing this for a while, huh? 26 years in business. What does that mean? How how have you made it that far?
It means I'm passionate about what I do, and I love it. I can do. I can create, and I can run, and I can see second generations coming through my door. It's really fun.
That's great, yeah. So what's your philosophy as far as teaching Learn to Swim?
Our main philosophy is focusing on the child, like really connecting with them, getting to know them, trust, learn to trust, and then from there, teach them how to swim.
Yeah, our daughter's in swimming. It's amazing. She's 8 years old, how far she's come since she was 6, and it was all based on trust. I mean, the first time that you get in the water, to the first time you dive, to the, being able to do all that. Yeah, so what's your ultimate goal, I guess, as far as your, SwimWest goes?
My ultimate goal in life, I think, is a world without drowning. If we could not have any drowning, it'd just be amazing.
Yeah, and we just had one,
We did. I was just talking a little bit ago.
Right. It gets you emotional,
gets me
huh?
really, yeah. I think I should stop.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, it does. It gets me really emotional seeing the.
Yeah.
It does
okay.
too much.
No, it definitely
yeah, behind
shows.
the scene, it does. Yeah, so. Like it was a fisherman, I think. So it's tough.
Yeah, and you're very passionate about it. So talk about swim safer, swim smarter. All right, that's on all the marketing material that you have. What does that mean?
Swim safer is what I'm just talking about right now. It's teaching the families to wear their life jackets when they go to the lakes and to watch their children, in and around the water, from the backyard pools to the bathtub to the toilets. It's teaching them. To use a safety precaution, teach your kids to swim, even at a young age of 6 months, get them in the water swimming. And then Swim Smarter is, it's been proven now with lots of research out there that if you get your children in swimming lessons, they use both sides of the brain and they hit their milestones quicker. And so that's really an interesting concept that it's just been introduced in the last year and a half. So it's been interesting to watch. They talk quicker, are more articulate, and they hit their milestones.
I think it's interesting too. You talk about wearing a life vest, and I think some people think, well, I'm a really good swimmer. I swim in a pool, and I'm a good swimmer, so that just means I can go out on a lake or in the ocean, and I don't have to worry about wearing a life vest. Why is it different to swim in a lake or an ocean than it is in a pool?
Well, right now the water's very cold, and so you might be a really good swimmer, and you want to go out fishing. And you think, what a great afternoon, it's 45 degrees outside, but the water is still in the low 30s, and you can get hypothermia. You're in the water, and your body shuts down fast. And so once your body shuts down, and then you're just going to wander. It's a very silent death and quick death. My father died that way. He drowned.
Oh, so this is where
this is where it comes from.
Now it's all
so, I see
together,
this fisherman yesterday, dying in Lake Anza, and it really affected me. Watching that, thinking, oh, yep, he got hypothermia, and that's what happened quickly.
It can happen so quickly. The
quickly.
Waves can be tough. I'm a former lifeguard, and so I worked at a water park, and the difference between saving someone in a pool and saving someone in a wave pool was night and day. Yeah, so you might think you're a great swimmer, you still got to be safe.
Yeah, you just don't know. You might get overtired.
Yeah.
So we teach all of our young swimmers, please swim with a buddy. Don't go alone. If you're going to go fishing, go with a buddy. And that's one of the major things that I was Swim Safer is that when I get invited to the community events, I really want to talk about water safety, even if you say, oh, my child's 8 years old, they're already a really good swimmer. But are they safe? Are they being safer in and around the water?
And Karen, you're so involved in the community SwimWest is. Talk a little bit about that too. What does that mean?
If there's a safety event going on, like from the Children's Museum to Safety Saturday on the square, I want to be involved. I want to be able to be there and talk about water safety. You're focusing on the car seats, and they're focusing on wearing a helmet when they're riding the bike. But are they also focusing on wearing the life jacket when they go fishing? Or are they focusing on having a water watcher? You go to this big pool party, and there's children everywhere, and everybody's sitting around and socializing, having fun. But who's watching the water?
Right.
And that's why I want to be involved in those events, just to be that. If I can save one child, I think I've done my job.
Tell you what, you want your kid to learn how to swim, you're not going to find anyone more passionate than
I'm very
Karen
passionate.
right
I
here.
love what I do.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining
Yeah,
us.
thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for watching Talk of the Town. We'll see you next time right here on CW57.